Where does your party stand on land?
Our party is very, very clear on land. We believe that we need to address the land question in South Africa. However, the manner in which we address the land question must not be at the expense of food security. And again, we also feel strongly that when we are addressing the land question, you cannot simply be addressing the land question, basing it on the proof that you must present that you once owned this land. Because truth be told, colonialism and white people did not come with patriarchy. It was there before them. Then the fact that if you are a woman, you had to take the surname of your husband, and even the inheritance would always be going to the firstborn son, not even if you have the firstborn daughter. In other words, we are excluding us as women. We are saying, I'm a feminist, and I'm unapologetic about that. I am saying the way we have to address the land question, we have to be taking into account that the old dispensation was based on patriarchy. And secondly, we also have to take into account that some people are going to be needing land not for agricultural purposes. They would be needing land for development purposes. And therefore we need to be channeling our people into that space. How many black people are commercial developers? Why is the state not focusing on those people that have already started getting into the commercial development industry, as opposed to us superimposing the land question? Because to me, I would rather have an activist state. In other words, if we are going to be addressing agriculture, have an activist state, because participating in agriculture is not for people with manicured hand like me. It's for people who can work, who understand that you have to wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning to meet the cows, to do this, to do that. And therefore, why can't we go to the rural areas and to those people who are still having cattle, if you were talking about livestock farming, and say, listen, Mr. Mokoena, we see that you have 12 cows here. You've been doing this business for some time, but you have not really commercialized it. We are going to be giving you land on condition that you are going for training. You are going to understand how to look how to look after the livestock, and how to produce the meat that is going to be at the standard that is required by the market. And we are going to give you X amount of years to lease this land. If you excel, the land will become yours.
So are you reclaiming the land?
That's the kind of land redress that I am looking for in South Africa. Remember, we haven't had our policy conference yet. But you are not going to, as a leader, you must have a vision that you have to sell to your members. And already I have my own vision. And I'm uncompromising on that. And I am telling them that even the school system, to integrate schools, to address even the question of land. The question of land, when we are talking about it, we must not only be talking about it only in as far as the individual is concerned. We have schools in South Africa of black African children that are operating on a small, I live in Hillcrest. Anybody who is listening to this thing will tell you, I live in Hillcrest. I'm literally bracketed by 2 schools. In front of me, it's a Hillcrest High School. It has over 1,000 students, learners, okay. Behind me, it's Kabazela High School. It has also over 1,000 students. Both are these are high schools. The Hillcrest High School has probably more than 15 acres of land. Guess how much land Kabazela High School is on? Less than half an acre. The toilets are literally in front of classrooms. And when we are addressing the land question, we are also have to understand that it's not just about individuals. It's about institutions that are going to be rebuilding and decolonizing South Africa. We can't say we are redressing when a child that is at a white school has an opportunity to play hockey, have opportunity to play, to be a swimmer, opportunity to play soccer, and opportunity to do this. How many black schools have that kind of infrastructure? Why are we not addressing that? So I am saying to you, there are so many things that are starting an African child from a zero base that we are responsible for.